Money has always been a central aspect of human life, shaping civilizations, defining social structures, and influencing personal well-being. While modern financial psychology explores behavioral biases, risk aversion, and decision-making processes, ancient Stoic philosophers approached wealth with a profoundly different lens, one rooted in virtue, reason, and detachment from external circumstances. Stoicism, a school of philosophy founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BCE, provides timeless wisdom on how to think about money, wealth, and financial stability in a way that fosters inner peace and resilience. This narration delves into the Stoic perspective on money, examining how figures such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius conceptualized wealth, financial stability, and economic power. By integrating their teachings with modern insights from financial psychology, we uncover a philosophy of money that emphasizes control over one's desires, rational decision-making, and the pursuit of virtue rather than material accumulation. The nature of wealth in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics did not see wealth as inherently good or bad, but rather as something indifferent, neither necessary for happiness, nor detrimental in itself. In their framework, money was classified as a preferred indifferent, meaning that while it could be useful and desirable, it had no bearing on one's moral character or inner tranquility. Seneca, one of the wealthiest Stoic philosophers, argued that possessing wealth was not a problem, rather being emotionally attached to it. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a devout Stoic, reinforced this view by reminding himself that external possessions were transient. To him, wealth was merely a tool, useful when used wisely but harmful when pursued obsessively. In contrast, Epictetus, who was born a slave, argued that true wealth was found in self-sufficiency and the ability to remain unshaken by loss. Detachment and the illusion of ownership. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is the concept of detachment from material wealth. The Stoics believed that nothing truly belongs to us, not our money, not our possessions, not even our bodies. This idea aligns with modern financial psychology, which warns against over-identification with material success. Epictetus emphasized that people suffer not because they lose money, but because they believe they own it in the first place. He advised practicing voluntary poverty, intentionally living with less, to cultivate an appreciation for life without material dependence. Similarly, Seneca periodically lived as if he had lost everything, dining on simple meals and wearing rough clothes, to prepare himself mentally for financial hardship. Such exercises inoculate individuals against the fear of financial loss, fostering resilience and reducing financial anxiety. Emotional mastery and financial decision-making. Financial decisions are often driven by emotions, fear, greed, overconfidence, and social comparison. The Stoics advocated for rationality and self-mastery, urging individuals to act based on reason rather than impulse. This principle aligns with contemporary behavioral finance, which studies how cognitive biases influence economic behavior. For example, the Stoics warned against chasing wealth for its own sake, much like modern financial advisors caution against speculative investing driven by greed. Epictetus advised individuals to observe their emotions when making financial decisions, and to ask whether they were driven by reason or by the fear of missing out. This practice mirrors the contemporary idea of mindful spending, where individuals make purchases based on long-term values rather than fleeting emotions. Frugality and simplicity, the virtue of moderation in finance. The Stoics championed frugality, not as an act of deprivation, but as a path to freedom. Seneca, despite his immense wealth, lived modestly and advised against extravagant spending. He believed that luxury breeds dependence, whereas simplicity cultivates self-sufficiency. Modern minimalism echoes these ideas. Financial independence movements, such as FIRE financial independence, retire early, promote living below one's means to gain autonomy over one's time. The Stoic approach encourages people to find joy in what is essential rather than chasing status symbols and unnecessary luxuries. The role of fortune and external circumstances. The Stoics recognized that external events, including financial markets, economic downturns, and personal wealth fluctuations, were beyond individual control. Instead of lamenting losses or fearing financial instability, they focused on cultivating an unshakable inner state. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly reminded himself that misfortune is merely perception. A stock market crash, for instance, is neither good nor bad. It is our reaction to it that determines its impact. By training the mind to remain indifferent to external financial changes, one can develop resilience and avoid the emotional roller coaster that often accompanies monetary fluctuations. Wealth as a tool, not a goal for the Stoics. Money was a means to an end rather than an end itself. Wealth was useful only insofar as it could be applied toward virtuous living, supporting one's family, contributing to society, and practicing generosity. Seneca stated that true wealth is found in having fewer desires rather than in acquiring more possessions. This perspective aligns with modern research in happiness economics, which suggests that beyond a certain point, additional income has diminishing returns on happiness. Instead of pursuing wealth obsessively, the Stoic approach encourages using financial resources wisely, ensuring that money serves a meaningful purpose rather than becoming an object of endless pursuit. Practical applications in the modern world. Stoic principles can be directly applied to modern financial habits. Mindful spending. Evaluate whether a purchase aligns with personal values rather than being driven by impulse or social pressure. Financial resilience. Prepare for economic downturns by cultivating an attitude of detachment and maintaining financial discipline. Investment decisions. Make investment choices based on rational analysis rather than emotion-driven speculation. Voluntary simplicity. Adopt a minimalist lifestyle to reduce financial stress and gain independence. Generosity with wisdom. Use wealth to uplift others without becoming enslaved by materialistic desires. The lasting wisdom of Stoic philosophy and financial well-being. The Stoic approach to money is not about rejecting wealth but about mastering one's relationship with it. By embracing rational decision-making, practicing detachment, and recognizing that true freedom lies in self-sufficiency, individuals can navigate financial challenges with wisdom and resilience. In a world where financial stress is pervasive, Stoic philosophy offers a timeless guide to achieving peace and stability, not through accumulation but through understanding what truly matters.